What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So many men have this I need to please her attitude, right? They feel like they're the ones that have to prove themselves. They feel like they're always the one that has to put on a show and turn to a fucking comedian and do all of these tricks and, you know what I'm saying? All of this tomfoolery and buffoonery just to please. They're in this mind state of, okay, I'm the one that has to please her. That's their peacocking, basically. You feel what I'm saying? And it's done to the extreme, right? And there's little nuances to it, because peacocking is not completely a bad thing, right? You can use it to your advantage, but the type of showing out that I'm talking about is the one that most guys do, which is actually a turnoff, right? That whole put on a performance like a circus act type of deal. And I'm gonna get right into it. First of all, this is Tarik Talks. You guys could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me. So dig these blues. A lot of men have this mentality of, I need to please her. I need to be on my best behavior. I need to do everything to impress her. They never once, and this is how bad most men have been programmed, they never once thought to themselves, hey, why don't I flip the dynamic around? Why doesn't she do something to impress me, right? And not necessarily impress you, right? Because who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? I'm not telling this in like, oh, you're a mightier than thou type of deal. But you guys know what I'm talking about. What is she? Is she trying to keep the conversation going, right? Is she trying to crack jokes? Because this is what let me tell you what most men do first. And what most men, then I'm gonna explain what most men never thought of letting her do, right? See, most men, when a chick gets around, all of a sudden they turn into Kevin Hart, right? Like they just turn into the funniest guy on earth. They just turn into this whole improv stand-up comedian, right? When a chick comes in, they'll put on this little act, you know, this Kevin Hart act. And tell me if this ever happened to you before. You was talking to a chick, right? You was talking to a chick, and then some guy comes in and starts trying to roast you, right? Starts trying to make fun of you to make himself look better. And if that chick wasn't around, he wouldn't even be trying to roast you, right? Because most of the conversations you have, y'all be laughing with each other, or y'all be just, you know, talking about sports or whatever the fuck. All of a sudden, when he sees you talking to a chick, now he wants to put on this improv stand-up comedy, right? Tell me if this ever happened to you. And by the way, this scenario really happened to me. And by the way, I still ended up smashing the chick I was talking to, right? Even though this guy came in essentially trying to block. But this is what you'll see, right? This is what you'll see. Guys, they'll you know, juggle apples and walk on a tightrope with a fucking apple on their nose, you know what I'm saying? And try to do all of these tricks to impress a chick. They feel like they got to take a chick out on shopping sprees. They're always the one. They never let the chick get talk first, right? They're always the ones that have to spark the conversation first. They're always the first one to draw blood, so to speak, right? They're always the first one to try to jump through hoops. And the thing about it is, as I alluded to earlier, most men never thought this. And what is this? They never thought to make the chick do that, right? They never thought to be like, hey, look, I'm always the one cracking all these jokes. I'm the one trying to be Mr. Funny and shit like that, and Mr. Impressive. How about letting her do that, right? How about, and fellas, if you think I'm just bullshitting, you know, because some guys watch my videos and they just be like, oh, he doesn't do that in person and shit. Bro, I wouldn't be talking about it. I wouldn't be talking about it if I didn't, right? If a chick is truly attracted to you, bro, when she starts talking to you, you will see she turns into the beta. You know, I hate using those words, but she turns into the beta guy, right? She'll act the same way, meaning she'll try to be all extra giggly, and, you know, she'll try to make these jokes and stuff like that, and she'll start talking all loud, right? Not saying I never did that before, okay? I be having fun with the ladies I talk to, right? I be having fun with them, okay? But it's it's a reciprocation. I see that they actually reciprocate with me. You feel me? So I don't feel like I'm a court jester. Do we know what a jester is? A jester is pretty much, see, most men have a jester king dynamic going on, or queen in this case. What does a jester do? What did a jester do back in the medieval times? He stood there and did all of these cartwheels and backflips to try to impress the king or queen in this case. He did all of that shit, and the queen would just sit back and just be like, ha, that's so funny, how cute. That's pretty much the dynamic that goes with a lot of these guys. The chick just sits back and just says, how cute, look at this guy trying to impress me, or look at this group of men trying to impress me. Because that's what's happening, guys. That's what's happening. You are giving her a free show. You guys might as well put a big ass sign on top of your head saying free admission to a comedy show or circus act, because that's exactly what's going on. You guys are giving this chick a free show, and it's a double-edged sword. It's a lose-lose for you guys, because first of all, dog, you making yourself look dumb as fuck. Second of all, she's not attracted to you, and she's getting a free show. Okay? But this is the dynamic that's going on for most of the time, bro. I want you guys to do this experiment. If you're at work or you're at a bar or whatever type of situation, right? There's a group of guys, they're talking amongst each other, and they're talking about sports or whatever the hell like that. Watch how the energy changes when a pretty chick walks in, right? Or a female in general, the average looking, don't even have to be that beautiful or drop dead. If she's drop dead gorgeous, you probably won't hear shit, right? It'll probably get all silent because everyone's getting nervous. But an attractive chick, a decently attractive chick, watch how these guys, they're talking about football and blah 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 and all that. Then all of a sudden, these guys turns into a Def Comedy Jam audition, right? A lot of you guys don't remember what Def Comedy Jam is. I'm showing my age. If you remember Def Comedy Jam, let me know who your favorite comedian was, all right? For my old heads out there. But it turns into a Def Comedy Jam audition. Everyone all of a sudden just turns into Mike Epps and fucking C.K. Louis and Bill Burr. You know what I mean? Everyone just turns into this comedian. You feel me? Everyone's just so fucking funny now, right? And once again, disclaimer number 2. Do I crack jokes with the young ladies that I'm with? Yes. It's not in a corny trying to impress her way though. It's just the conversation is going, and I'm just talking to her, and I might crack a joke or two, because I just be doing that normally. What I'm talking about is that over the top, right? Their voice might start off at a, you know what I'm saying? What's that word? Not room level, but indoor voices. And all of a sudden it starts getting high pitched, and these guys start talking about, I've seen this so many times, bro. Dudes start talking real loud, talking about what they did the weekend. Like, I was popping bottles, and oh man, I got so high and I got so drunk. You know what I'm saying? All of this, hoping she's in earshot. She is in earshot. They see her looking and shit. They want her to hear all that stuff. Bro, you don't have to, let me tell you something. If a chick is truly attracted to you, right? She's looking at you, and this is, I'm not saying all the time, bro, but this is why, me, of course, Ron Wills, the body game general, right? I got to give my props. You feel me? We always say hit the gym, get yourself to the best shape, and get yourself cleaned up as much as possible, because that is going to help you out a lot. It's not the only thing, because you still have to have some social skills. But if she's looking at you, she's like, I like what I see, right? All you have to do is be like, hey, how you doing? Right? If she's looking at you, smiling at you, strike up a regular ass convo. Hey, how you doing? You don't have to perform for her, because as soon as you get in that performance mode, she's gonna keep you there. She's gonna see you as a goofball. She's not gonna see you as sexually attractive. You feel what I'm saying? And look, have I got play by doing that, by being a circus act, Cirque du Soleil? I have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you that it never worked. But I'm gonna tell you this: the respect level is not gonna be as high. If you're constantly doing all this goofy trying to impress her, she knows it. She can sense that. Okay? She can sense that goofy, you know, you trying to take her out on shopping sprees just to impress her, or you trying to talk about how much money you make, or you talking about how much of a great, just the greatest guy. Give her a chance to do that, because like I said earlier, if a chick likes you, bro, you will see that of course she's not gonna start doing all this, you know, she's not gonna do a fucking cartwheel for you, but she's gonna start talking about herself. She's gonna entertain, she's going to want to keep a conversation with you. She's the one that wants to keep a conversation going, right? She's the one that is, you know, making jokes or giggling and being funny. You know what I mean? So the next time, bro, flip the dynamic around. Now, big caveat here, which I should have said at the fucking beginning, right? If you guys reach this far into the video, type a 1 for me, all right? Big caveat, she has to be attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? She has to have some type of attraction to you, whether it's your personality, right? Or whether it's the way you look or whatever, or the way you walk, whatever it is. She has to be attracted to you for this to even go down like that, okay? So that's one big thing, because no amount, let me tell y'all something, fella, no amount of cartwheels and shit is gonna work if she's not really attracted to you, okay? So she has to be attracted to you, and that's when she's gonna go into I gotta prove myself mode. So I hope this video will help y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, peace.